Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here, and I'm coming back to you with another episode on my series of strange occurrences. So tonight's case is going to be coming out of Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. The Mississippi Supreme Court on Thursday set a November 17th execution date for an inmate who withdrew his appeals and once filed court papers calling himself worthy of death. Mississippi has not had an execution since 2012, and it had 6 that year. David Neal Cox pleaded guilty in 2012 to killing his wife Kim. In May 2010, in the northern Mississippi town of Shannon, according to court papers, Cox shot his wife twice and then sexually assaulted his stepdaughter in front of a dying Kim Cox, while police negotiators and relatives pleaded for her life. David Cox pleaded guilty to sexual battery, kidnapping, and other crimes without making a bargain with prosecutors that precluded the death penalty. A jury sentenced him to death. Union County Circuit Court Judge Kent Smith ruled in April that Cox, 50, was mentally competent to waive his appeals. The Mississippi Office of Capital Post-Conviction Counsel appealed Smith's ruling. Justices on Thursday affirmed Smith's decision and denied the appeal by the Office of Capital Post-Conviction Counsel. Court records show Cox sent a handwritten letter to the district attorney in July 2018 saying, "If I had my perfect way and will about it, I'd ever so gladly dig my dead, sarcastic wife up, with whom I very happily and premeditatedly slaughtered on 5/21/2010, and with eager pleasure kill her again." Cox wrote to the Chief Justice of Mississippi Supreme Court in August 2018 saying he wanted to fire his lawyers, relinquish all appeals, and have the state Supreme Court set his execution date. In the ruling Thursday, justices wrote that in November 2018, Cox filled court papers saying, "I am worthy of death," and asking to be executed. Justices ordered the circuit judge court to hold a competency hearing. Attorneys representing Cox argued he was mentally ill and not competent to waive his appeals. They also argued it would be unconstitutional for the state to execute him. In 2006, the Mississippi Supreme Court allowed another death row inmate, Bobby Glenn Wilcher, to end his appeals. He was executed in October of that year. Wilcher had been convicted in the 1982 stabbing deaths of 2 women. Mississippi and several other states have had trouble finding drugs for lethal injections in recent years since pharmaceutical companies in the United States and Europe began blocking the use of their drugs for executions. Attorneys for the Roderick and Solange MacArthur Justice Center sued the Mississippi prison system in 2015 on behalf of 2 death row inmates, saying the state's lethal injection protocol is inhumane. Papers filed in that lawsuit in July showed that the Mississippi Department of Corrections has been making efforts to acquire lethal injection drugs. And therein lies the end of this article. So this guy apparently killed his wife, raped her daughter, and pled guilty to it, and is looking to be executed. Can you really make this up? So, this is a very, very twisted case. The level of depravity that all of this goes to is beyond compare. He says that if he had his way, he would dig the body up and kill her again. Okay, so obviously this person is mentally deranged and a danger to himself and to society, so he's exactly where he needs to be. But it's also twisted. It's really no words to describe it, but at least he knows that he deserves the death penalty. Let's give him a hand clap for that. He knows that he deserves the death penalty, so it proves my theory that a lot of these nutcases that kill women and kill whoever, they know exactly what they're doing. They play crazy when they get on a court stand and try to pretend like they didn't know what they were doing. They know exactly what they're doing. So yeah, at least he confessed to that. But anyway, leave it in the comments what you think about this strange case coming out of Mississippi involving a death row inmate looking to be executed. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Stay safe, everyone.